And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle, and here we go. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. No, that's been intercepted. Haaland. And it's Schneider. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Haaland. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's intervened well there. Done delicately. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played with finesse. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's got the beating of his man. Stoichkov. That has been cut short. Oh, well played. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that pass is some sort of goal! Just off target.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice gets across to intercept that. Now it's Bellingham, played out to the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Israel are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pass is just off target. Mbappe. And it's Beckham. Oh, super find. Haaland! Stoichkov. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Maradona. Maradona. Nice sequence of passes, this. Back in possession and ready to go. Tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. Gets his pass away. And they're quick to get it back. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's having a hit! And that has left him in a heap. Maradona. Oh, perfectly measured that. Has a go! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution for Israel, number 2, Adams.
Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. You can't afford a repeat.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the manager's...
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Israel different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Haaland, somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior, and it's Sneijder. It's Sneijder! Well, that is rather wayward.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
He has found the way through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
Great hit! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Schneider. He'll try from distance.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Bellingham threads one in.
For this match was 71,550.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Neymar. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's free. He has got space. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Haaland. He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's tried one! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Bayern Munich really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Bayern Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Maradona. Beckham. Here's Haaland, over to the left. Played back in. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Saka. Mosquera carries the ball down the right. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Marquinhos. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that has been clubbed away. Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. Looks to go up and over. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Maradona. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Messi!
There will be
Darren
3
Fletcher.
minutes added time.
Foden. That has not gone well. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Israel have got it back and they'll have another go. And that's gone loose. And with that, the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. Played back in. Neuer can pick that up. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a very decent... There's the hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Sneijder. Driving on and making good progress. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Mbappe. Bellingham.
Israel
Shapes to shoot. And that's off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And it's Sneijder. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Stoichkov. Oh, no joy this time. Stoichkov is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Can he put it away? He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are doing... Can he finish? There it is! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
El dorsal 14.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice bit of trickery, and he's found a way past. Oh, robust challenge.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Sneijder. That is a great pick out. Oh, important interception. He's Sneijder! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Stoichkov. Rice. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Israel could not have chosen a worse moment. The chance to pull further clear. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Gnabry is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got away.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
David Villa, that has been cut short. He won't be happy with that one. David Villa, perfectly measured that. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Works it forward. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, and he's through the middle. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Mbappe is firing after that one. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Alexander-Arnold. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? Rodri. Fires from distance. Just too much. Fractions.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Schneider wins the duel this time. Aims beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Great chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento las normas de seguridad que pueden ver en el marcador.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Chance! It's in! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal for Israel. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Israel have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has a go! He has done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bastoni cuts out the pass, showing great feet there. Bastoni makes the interception. Rivaldo might just make this. No, that's been intercepted. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Oh, what a pass! Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Adams. More and more pressure on the ball here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Amrabat. Hoisted in. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. David Villa. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and... Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Israel take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Rice. Stoichkov. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, well played. Stoichkov. Throw in. Ball's gone out of play. Engages and forces him off the ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good ball. Now it's Rivaldo. He is through here. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rivaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's an excellent interception. Israel are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. David Villa, and he's picked out the run. Defending of the desperate variety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Haaland. Rodri gets over and
There will be
intercepts.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's well spotted. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Israel hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Back into the middle. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. And it's Messi. Yamal! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't.
And Messi! Oh, that's just stunning!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rivaldo. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The attendance for this match was
Beckenbauer
71,550.
cuts it out. That is a great pick out. Oh, super find. Yamal! And that should get the job done.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out of play for a throw. Rodri.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Turns and goes back. Rodri. Schneider. He could be in here. And he's let fly. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Messi. That has not gone well. Haaland. Always onto this. And the finish! In he goes again!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That is good alertness. Haaland! Oh, important interception. Stoichkov. Well, that's well seen too. Haaland! He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
24, Schneider. Number 21, Stoichkov. Number
He's played him
14,
through.
Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe
Number
and simple.
25,
It's just
David
beyond
Villa.
his reach.
Coming on the field, number
Davis.
8,
He has
Messi.
found a way through.
Number 4,
Davis.
Neymar.
Great chance!
Number 11,
And one more try!
Gnabry.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Didier Drogba. Substitutions taking place.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
There will be 3 minutes
And there
added
was
time.
his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So now the difference is 3. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. This is promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Kane! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's got tall. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Hearts would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely worked. David Villa! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hearts have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ikribayat deals with it effortlessly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Schneider goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got to be in here! Chance! Rice. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get it through? He's in here! He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rice. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
David Villa, face-to-face with the keeper. He's got the shot away! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
25, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
Israel have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here. Mbappe really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Rudiger. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
All Black is there to take. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Olise. Oh, well played.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Foden, and it's Messi. Hearts upping the intensity here, having looked. Great chance! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 11.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Back into the middle. And they're back on the ball again. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi, he is through here. Has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Hearts take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely
David Villa! And he's gone looking for safety. That's good running with the ball. And that's been... It's Snyder! Well, and that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, that's a... Olise! Oh, that's another chance! And that's off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Snyder. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's picked his way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, super ball. Bellingham! And it's hoisted clear. That's a little off target. Beckenbauer. He's in plenty of space here. David Villa. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
71,550.
Now it's Kane. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Played back in. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a sharp pass. And they're quick to get it back. Al-Mali is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the pass is intercepted. Back into the middle. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Al-Mali, Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe! Now the finish! Yes, it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players...
And one more try! It's in! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Conte! And that would have won it.
Conte was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now, can he put it away? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the Mbappe! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's in!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's certainly onside here.
Time.
Goalkeeper's ball. Stoichkov.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Heads it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's intervened well there. Forwards and with intent. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution for Israel, number 9, Bellingham.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number
Israel did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say that he'll try from distance,
Number 21.
and that is wildly off target.
Israel were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Number 22.
Great ball if he can get there.
Number 11. Serge Gnabry. Number 6. Musiala. Number 19.
Israel can breathe again, just.
Messi.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Son Heung-min. That is good alertness. Olise. Adams cuts out the pass. That has been cut short. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and...
Real chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, this has been an
There will
immense
be 1
contribution
minute
from
at a
one
time.
player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
This is quite a battle. Well, we've reached the midway point in extra time.
Volunteers for each block. Please
Yeah,
report
it is
to the
coming
staff
down to those last
immediately.
15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final. He's had a hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. And here's a chance.
Foden.
Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's played him through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. That's the throw.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? So this one to set the tone. And he puts them one up.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Kane is the next to run the gauntlet. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Israel are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And the lead is 2. Hearts can't afford to miss another one. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
This to double their advantage. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. And he's put them 2 in front. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Israel are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. Back off the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This is match point. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
The margin of error is 0. And stuck away with ice in his veins. It's 3 apiece. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. That's it! It is done! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, But when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
And a quick announcement
Oh,
today
this is
that
so tough
memorabilia
on the
from
penalty
today's match
taker
is
as
now
the
on
heroes
sale in the
celebrate.
stadium
Right
hall.
now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.